Hey there, welcome to another weekend clinic. This is the first process video in this clinic, so make sure you check out the product selection video as well as my second process video, and of course also Tracy's videos. So I'm starting with these two photos of me, and I'm matting them on this black cardstock from the Studio Calico kit that I'm using, which is called Starlight. It has some beautiful colors, and that's my favorite color. Love it, and love that paper with the stars. So gorgeous. So my basic design will be this strip of pattern paper, and then I'm going to have a bunch of stamped images peeking from behind it, and then it's all going to go crazy. So in the beginning I'm thinking, ooh, this is very kind of monochromatic with the pink and then the pops of black and all this white. And then it all just goes crazy, but you will see that. So I'm starting with stamping all kinds of cute little creatures peeking from behind that pattern paper, and because I know the bottom of my layout is not going to show the bottom of my white cardstock there, I can test out my stamps there. Obviously you can test it also on a piece of scrap paper if you choose. So I just love these Cocoa Daisy stamps. They are so adorable. I really need to use them more in, I don't know, everything. You can, of course, use them also in your art journals and planners and Project Life. And yeah, I think actually Tracy should get these because, you know, she has cats. I would love to have a cat. I always had cats. I grew up with cats. I would always take care of the poorest cats in the neighborhood, and the one without the eye or the one without the leg or all that stuff, without the tail. And yeah, and I had 2 cats before we moved to Austria, and then one died. We suspect that the other one killed him, but we have no proof. And then the female cat, Shula, we had Lychee and Shula, and Lychee, because he was such a leech when he was a tiny kitty, actually my husband found him just, on the street, because that's where we find our cats. In Israel we have a lot of stray cats, and sometimes, like, a lot of them just have, like, good life on the street if they can manage to get food, which usually they can without a problem because there's lots of trash to go through. But then occasionally you see the little kitty without his mommy, or some poor sick cat. So I tend to find those, or they find me. And yeah, Lychee, actually my husband found him, and he was tiny and black and cute and adorable. And we already had a cat that I inherited from my brother. She was also found on the street. Some guy was kicking her, and my brother and his wife immediately took her. She was already like an older cat, a few years old, when they found her. Her name was Shula, and she was, crazy cat, like many are, like many cats are. And then we brought her little Lychee, and she went all bonkers. And I know I'm not talking about the layout at all. So yeah, anyway, so Lychee died actually really young. He had some issues with his kidneys, and he had like some sand in his urinary tract. I don't know, he almost died like a couple of times, and we took him to the vet, and he got treatment, and he was okay. And then one morning we just found him dead. That was really sad. Shula didn't seem so upset, and that's why we were suspicious. Anyway, so when we moved from Israel to Austria, he recently died, and then Shula went to my mom to join my mom's cats. And yeah, since then she has also passed. And yeah, I really hope to get a cat. In Austria, you don't see cats in the street. It's too cold, so there aren't a lot of cats here. But I'm sure there are cats in need of of a warm home. However, with my 2-year-old, I don't want her to, you know, bug a cat and then have her eyes scratched out, just because she's still too young. So I'm not going to bring a cat now, but maybe hopefully in the future. We're both cat people, my husband and I. I couldn't believe it when I met him. You know, he was this hot Austrian, and then I discover he also likes cats. I mean, come on. Should have sent out the wedding invitations right there and then when I saw him petting a random cat. Anyway, people, let's talk about the layout. I know I can talk about cats all day long. So my title is going to be New Life. I know, I'm so poetic today. And this process reminded me why I don't use stamps so often, because it just takes time, you know, till you get the colors right and everything. It's so time consuming, but this was a lot of fun. And this stamping platform makes life so easy if you want to use stamps. So I'm going to create kind of an ombre effect using the pink and purple inks from Studio Calico. I think the pink is called Flamingo and the purple one is called Purple Rain, I want to say. And I do like the colors of the Studio Calico inks. I also like the fact that they are more compact than some other inks and that they stack nicely. So yeah, I'm just trying to get a good impression. I don't want to cut the letters into like separate letters. I want to use the whole word in my title, so to just fussy cut the word again, because I'm lazy and it's just easier. And yeah, you know, with this stamping platform, you can just restamp, and it's just so easy. It's really, I mean, without this, I think I would use my stamps even less. And this was definitely fun. And I think one of the ways of using your stamps more is just to have them handy. So I have, like, I don't know, 3 boxes with stamps, and I think what I should do is just keep a little, you know, dish or plate or something near me when I'm scrapbooking, and just a few favorite stamps, and then do a rotation like every couple of weeks or a month or something like that. Because if I have to go through, like, look through all my stamps every time I want to stamp something, I know it's not going to happen. So actually did something like that for my art journaling. I just picked a few favorite stamps, actually, you know, from different sets. So not even a set, just like a single stamp. For example, if I have a whole set of, I don't know, flowers, I picked like one flower that I particularly liked, and I have those in a little basket, and I use these in my art journal all the time, and it just works really well for me. So yes, it's a little bit messy, and hopefully you can remember which stamp belongs to which set, but I think it does make it more likely for me to use my stamps. So, ready to commit to some things here. I do like how all those creatures are I like how the stamping turned out, is what I want to say. And I think also here I could have added a few more embellishments and my journaling and be done with it. But no, I didn't. It goes on and on. And there's just more and more. I'm not feeling very minimalistic in these last days. And you'll also see that I have all kinds of art journaling videos coming. You'll see that. So then this was the beginning of the end. This is where things started to go wrong. I'm just kidding. I love how it turned out. It's a really happy layout, and I think it's, you know, many times I'm just using random stuff and I don't think too much about the actual I don't know, the content or something of the layout, because many times it's just like pretty pictures of my girls or something, and I'm there's not a lot of thought in it. But this is a meaningful layout. This is a big change in my life. And yeah, you know, food is a big part of life. Definitely a big part for my life. I love food. I love to cook. And yeah, you know, it's what we put into our bodies. So it's pretty important. And yeah, and I think it went a bit crazy, but it also fits because it's happy, it's colorful, and that's how I feel, you know. I feel happy, and I eat really pretty, colorful food full of vegetables and fruits and everything. So it does have the correct feel to it. And yeah, I'm really happy about that. Now, if you look at the little details, you may notice that Amy Tangerine doesn't care that I'm vegan with her stickers. And she puts things like meat and eggs in her stickers. So I have to admit, a couple of stickers didn't make it to my layout because, I don't know, like the meat in the taco was too visible. I know, I'm making myself laugh, so I don't know. Maybe you don't find this amusing, but I thought it was kind of funny. It's like the stickers are not going with my cause here. People, Amy, come on, give us some vegan-friendly stickers. And yeah, but I really loved the feel of the stickers from her line. Also, I wanted to say, I remember as I was creating this layout that I have to say it in the video. If you have clear stickers, you know, like Amy does in a lot of her collections, like the ones I'm using here, they are a great combination with, you know, stamping and using a white background. So, you know, sometimes it's like some products are harder to use in your regular layouts. Or for example, for me, I use a lot of pattern paper and I use a lot of layering, and you know, I like to tuck die cuts and like between the layers of pattern paper behind my photos, that sort of thing. And that doesn't work with clear stickers. You know, it just doesn't work. So this is actually a great way to use them. And I also love how I managed to combine, for example, you see now what I'm doing right now, that that leaf that I stuck down below that, I don't even know what that is. I think it's like an asterisk or something. It's from the same stamp set like my letters, and I kind of made it into a flower because of those leaves. So for example, if you have stickers of leaves, you can tuck them beneath flower stamps that you fussy cut. And yeah, use on backgrounds. It's a great combination. Use stamping and clear stickers on your background. And you can see now how things are slowly filling out. I was like, okay, I'm going to stay in the monochromatic zone. I'm going to add like pink stuff. And then I saw the pineapples, and then, you know, I added some yellow and orange from the pineapples. And then, okay, the buttons. So I can use the... I think actually with the buttons, they also came in the Studio Calico kit. I think I stayed with the pinks. And yeah, and then there was this awesome word thicker from also from Amy Tan. And it just worked. The colors worked perfectly. And I also had already the word awesome like above my photo. So it was like awesome, awesome new life, do your thing. And yeah, you see how it goes crazy from here. So I was so happy that that I managed to make all these clear stickers work, that I just kept adding more and more, as you see now. And I forgot about my monochromatic scheme, and I forgot about all these other things that I wanted to do. I just forgot about them and kept adding stickers. So I also added these month like circle stickers because I started eating only vegan food in October, so I added October, November, December, January stickers. And yeah, and then I added my journaling. I was super happy about that. Now I got this Thickers aligning tool from We Are Memory Keepers, And I've been using the regular straight ruler all the time. It works better than my very cumbersome T-square ruler that I have. But I haven't used like all these wavy aligning tools, and I discovered that they're perfect for adding your journaling, like adding lines to your journaling if you don't want just a straight line. And here it worked really well because I had that awkward space for journaling between all my crazy stamps and embellishments. And yeah, so using kind of a wavy line to sketch my lines for journaling worked really well. And yes, I'm still adding stickers. I was determined to use as much as I can from that sticker sheet. So I hope like your take-home message from this video, I hope it'll be to, first of all, you know, grab some stamps that you like, try pulling out some favorite sets and just keeping them on your desk handy, just for a while, you know, try it for a week or two or a month and see how it works. If you see that you use them more, oh, I was looking for that other piece of leaf that I cut, and see if you use them more. And yeah, the other one is that stamping on your background and using clear stickers on your background, that's a really good combo, you know, especially if you're using white. So if you have some clear stickers in your stash and you're not sure how to use them, this is a fun way. And then came the Copics, because I was like, it's all what? I'm going to leave all these cute little critters just black and white with all the other, you know, colorful stickers around? No, no, no. And then I started coloring also. And of course, if you like coloring, you can really go crazy here and do some really fancy coloring with colored pencils, or you know, do some fancy shading stuff with Copics. You can of course also stamp images on a separate piece of cardstock and then fussy cut it if you're worried that your background will get messed up. Yeah, there are so many possibilities really with stamps. It's one of those it's one of those products in my stash that are really fun and really versatile. And I think the problem is, I know it's like stupid to say, but the problem is I have too many. And I think if I only had like a few sets and it wasn't overwhelming to go and search for something, I would use them more. So that's why I'm trying this new thing that I talked about before, just having a few stamps nearby and then rotating them and using all yeah, trying to use them more. I'm very eloquent today, aren't I? So yeah, this is coming to an end. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're enjoying the weekend clinic. Please let me know if you feel inspired and if you grabbed your stamps and what's your favorite stamp to use. And yeah, now you can see all the close-ups of this crazy layout. I will see you in the next process video. Thank you for watching. Bye.